There is no doubt, most of us wouldn't mind having lots of money. But it's also known that very few wants to earn it by themselves, or at the very least we desire to do it the easiest way. The truth is, really big money is only earned by those who work a lot towards realization of their ideas. In today's video you'll get to know some of these people. Without further ado, let's begin. Top 10 the wealthiest people in the world. In this day and age, everyone is kind of tired from all the recommendations and recipes, guides and books on how to become a millionaire or billionaire. To a point that it seems fair to assume that at least in some of the times, people should allow deeds to speak for themselves. That's why reading biographies of successful people, however contrived some parts of their stories might feel, is not less helpful than reading self-help literature or the fiction genres. Prepare to be inspired. Grab a pen and a notepad to write down the gems of useful information you'll get from this video. Please welcome the last man of our today's top 10. Rob Walton. Have you heard of Walmart? It's an American multinational retail corporation that operates a chain of hypermarkets, discount department stores and grocery stores, headquartered in Bentonville, Arkansas. As of 31st October year 2020, Walmart has 11.510 stores and clubs in 27 countries, operating under 56 different names. The company operates under the name Walmart in the United States and Canada, as Walmex in Mexico and Central America, as Asda in the United Kingdom, as the CU Group in Japan, and as Flipkart Wholesale in India. Also, this company is the world's largest company by revenue, which is $514.405 billion, according to the Fortune Global 500 list in 2019. It is also the largest private employer in the world with 2.2 million employees. Long story short, Walmart is not only a big corporation, but enormous one, and is considered to be number one in the USA. The company was founded in 1962 by Sam Walton. That's why no wonder Rob Walton, his elder son, has become the key figure in Walmart. Particularly since 1992 till 2015 he served as CEO and then gave up his seat to his son-in-law Greg Penner. But he's still on the board of directors, which allows him to control the company. All these facts contributed to his enrichment. His wealth is estimated in $54.1 billion. 9. Jim Walton. Someone will probably assume that the Waltons dynasty has conquered the whole today's top. But luckily Jim Walton is the last representative of Walton's family in this video. This man is the richest in his family. His financial state is estimated in $54.6 billion. He was the part of Walmart's board of directors till 2016, when he offered his son to get his position. At the same time he controls 50% of Walmart's stocks. Jim Walton is famous for not only financial activities, but the charitable ones as well. The point is, he donated $1.2 billion to charity. Also, he implements the charitable program with his sister Alice Walton. Within the framework of this program, they invested $300 million in the support of the school education system. 8. Mark Zuckerberg. Probably everyone has heard about him at least once in his life. He is known for co-founding Facebook, and serves as its chairman, chief executive officer, and controlling shareholder. He also is a co-founder of the Solar Sail spacecraft development project, Breakthrough Starshot, and serves as one of its board members. But let's talk in more detail about Facebook, which is considered his main lifetime achievement. As a young man, he attended Harvard University, where he launched the Facebook social networking service from his dormitory room on 4th February of 2004. Actually, he coped with this task not quite individually. He got help from his college roommates Eduardo Saverin, Andrew McCollum, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hughes. The site was originally launched to select college campuses. An earlier inspiration for Facebook may have come from Phillips Exeter Academy, the prep school from which Zuckerberg graduated in 2002. It published its own student directory, the photo address book, which students referred to as the Facebook. Such photo directories were an important part of the student social experience at many private schools. With them, students were able to list attributes such as their class years, their friends, and their telephone numbers. At college, Zuckerberg's Facebook started off as just a Harvard thing until Zuckerberg decided to spread it to other schools such as Columbia University, New York University, Stanford, Dartmouth, Cornell, University of Pennsylvania, Brown, and Yale. Created initially for students' usage, Facebook expanded rapidly, reaching eventually 1 billion users by 2012. Now over 1.5 billion people use this social network on a daily basis. In 2007, at age 23, he became the world's youngest self-made billionaire. As of November 2020, Zuckerberg's net worth is $101.2 billion. He is the only person under 40 years old in Forbes' list of the 20 richest people. Apart from that, in 2010, as a part of its Person of the Year award, Time magazine named Zuckerberg among the 100 most influential people in the world. In December 2016, Zuckerberg was ranked 10th on Forbes' list of the world's most powerful people. Seven. Amancio Ortega. The name of this person, comparing with Mark Zuckerberg, is not that known. Nevertheless, his contribution to the modern world can hardly be overestimated. In 1975 he founded the company, Inditex Fashion Group, with his wife Rosalia Mera. Probably the name of the company may seem unfamiliar to you, but this corporation is famous all over the world, due to its chain of Zara clothing and accessories shops. As of December 2019, Ortega had a net worth of $68.3 billion, making him the second wealthiest person in Europe after Bernard Arnault, and the sixth wealthiest in the world. For a brief period of time, in 2015, he was the richest man in the world, bypassing Bill Gates. 6. Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison is the founder of Oracle Corporation, which provides CIA and business sector with software, in order to satisfy the necessity in databases. Despite the fact that the company survived plenty of ups and downs, it managed to remain one of the most influential software producers in the world. Such success resulted in dramatic increase of Larry Ellison's income, as now his financial state is estimated in $59 billion. Notably, he is busy not only dealing with his personal projects. For instance, he's also interested in medicine and agricultural technologies. Here's why he bought 98% of the Hawaiian island of Lanai, for approximately $500 to $600 million. But Aborigines weren't satisfied with this fact, as they got used to the measured rhythm of life. According to his plans, the desalination plant is to be built in order to increase the volume of fresh water on the island, from 9 million to 37 million liters. The renovation of 2 luxury hotels belonging to the chain of Four Seasons hotels has already been started. And finally, Larry Ellison wants to improve the local university. Notably, he didn't get the higher education. Apart from the activities on the island of Lanai, Larry Ellison also purchased Tesla's shares in the amount of $3 million. After that he became a director on the board of this company. 5. Warren Buffett. This man is one of the most successful and honorable people in the world. Moreover, he is regarded as one of the wealthiest businessmen in the world, as his capital reaches $67.5 billion. During his lifetime, he released lots of books connected with his personal rules and recommendations in investment. So, Warren Buffett is the founder of the investment house Berkshire Hathaway. Undoubtedly, Warren Buffett is one of the most genius investors in the world. He purchased his first package of shares at the age of 11, and being a 13-year-old boy, submitted his first tax return. He was absorbed by the world of investments for the whole life, which resulted in his turning into the unquestionable authority in the field of investment. However, due to his old age 90 years, the famous investor is thinking of retirement. That's why he's in search of successor for Berkshire Hathaway. As the other billionaires, Warren Buffett cooperates with the charitable funds, especially with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Thus, in 2019 he donated $3.6 billion. Now let's move forward and discuss people who hardly can waste the money they've earned. 4. Bernard Arnault. Everyone knows such luxury brands as Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, Guerlain Moet, and Chandon, Hennessy, and so on. Nevertheless, not everybody knows that all these companies refer to LVMH, a French multinational corporation and conglomerate specializing in luxury goods. And LVMH belongs to Bernard Arnault. Despite the fact that the company was founded back in 1987, its incomes have increased dramatically in 2019. Such success is explained by the huge demand in Europe, the USA, and Asia. What's more, in one moment Bernard Arnault became the richest man in the world. Now his financial condition reaches $76 billion. LVMH isn't only about luxury clothes, but about art as well. That's the reason why he pays a lot of attention to this sphere of life. For instance, in 2014, he opened the Museum of Modern Art, which design was worked out by the outstanding designer Frank Gehry for $135 million. 3. Bill Gates. Bill Gates is mostly known for developing Microsoft Corporation. His friend Paul Allen helped him in this complicated task. Before they co-founded Microsoft, they were avid computer geeks in an age when access to computers was hard to come by. Allen and Gates even skipped high school classes to live and breathe in their school's computer room. Eventually, they hacked the school's computer and were caught, but instead of being expelled, they were offered unlimited computer time in exchange for helping to improve the school computer's performance. Gates read the January 1975 issue of Popular Electronics, which demonstrated the Altair 8800, and he contacted MITS to inform them that he and others were working on a basic interpreter for the platform. In reality, Gates and Allen didn't have an Altair and had not written code for it. MITS president Ed Roberts agreed to meet them for a demonstration, and over the course of a few weeks they developed an Altair emulator that ran on a mini computer, and then the basic interpreter. The meeting of Bill Gates and Paul Allen with Ed Roberts turned out to be immensely successful. This is how the story of the great company began. However, in order to stay in the list of the richest people in the world, Bill Gates left only 1% of Microsoft's stocks. Other money was invested in the shares of different companies, and it turned out to be successful as now he possesses $98 billion. As for the personality of Bill Gates, he's a rather generous person. In fact, he founded the largest private fund together with his wife Melinda Gates. The organization's work is aimed at the improvement of the global health system, which is more than actual during the modern pandemic. Besides, together with Warren Buffett, he initiated the campaign called Giving Pledge, within the framework of which billionaires from the whole world promise to donate to charity not less than 50% of the inheritance. 2. Jeff Bezos. He used to be the wealthiest person in the world as he possesses $113 billion. What he can do with such amount, if it cannot be spent even during several lifetimes? I've no answer on this question. Probably you also don't know what to say. Though there's definitely one question that you might want to ask. How can one person be able to earn such amount of money in over 20 years? Now we'll explore how it can be done. In late 1993, Bezos decided to establish an online bookstore. He left his job and founded Amazon in his garage in Seattle. Notably, Jeff Bezos' parents believed in the idea of their son and gave him $300,000. At the same time, the businessman didn't let his hopes get up. Here's why he warned many early investors that there was a 70% chance that Amazon would fail or go bankrupt. Although Amazon was originally an online bookstore, Bezos had always planned to expand to other products. In 1998, Bezos diversified into the online sale of music and video, and by the end of the year he had expanded the company's products to include a variety of other consumer goods. Here's how the legendary multinational technology company focusing on e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming and artificial intelligence was created. 1. Elon Musk. This man is probably the most controversial participant at the top, as he's loved and hated at the same time. Initially he wasn't supposed to be the finalist of our top as the richest person in the world, as he passed Jeff Bezos only on 7th January. Someone will ask, how could he enrich so fast? Elon Musk's success can be explained by the raise of Tesla's stocks. Indeed, such a dramatic raise have broken all the records. In July of 2019, the price of one share was estimated in $250. Then in July of 2020, the price has reached $1,800. Can you believe your ears? All in all, the rise was over 500%. No matter how grand the Tesla company is, there are lots of doubts about it. And whether its investors will win or lose isn't clear right now. We'll get the answer only in the future. This is the end of our show. Which story has impacted you the most? Are you inspired to earn your first million? If so, write in the comments how exactly do you plan to do it. We promise not to steal your idea. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends and family. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.